that cotton candy Faygo is so good. That's my new favorite thing now. Like, I don't. For anyone that doesn't know, Faygo is the official drink of Juggalos, and I guess I'm one of them now, man.
Yeah.
What's a Juggalo?
Are you gonna go to the gathering? What's a Juggalo?
Well,
Look
I
up
know
Insane Clown Posse Joggalo, or not Joggalo. God damn it, Juggalo.
I was like, I know what a gigolo is, but I don't think you're saying
not
you're
at all
one of
the
those.
no, very different. Juggalo is just like someone who's like a super fan of ICP or Insane Clown Posse.
Okay. I can get it from the Dank Mart.
The Dank Mart?
You can get Faygo from the Dank Mart.
Now you're playing with power.
Hey, it's Super Ghost. It's us. It's me, and I'm joined by who?
You got Greg here.
And Beth.
Yeah, we're on the radio or the internet. I don't really know what our intro is for this show yet. The last couple times we've done it, it's just kind of been like kind of shoehorned in, and then we like step over it into whatever we're talking about. So that's it.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, it'll
We'll
all work out.
It
Yeah.
will. It'll morph eventually, but yeah. So go to superghost.site. That's where all of our stuff is. Episodes, Patreon, socials. If you want to learn about what our top 3 games are, that's also on there. Greg's collection is it's nuts. Witcher 2. Oh well, I'm not going to dox your favorite games here. We'll move past that. Before we.
But you heard
anything,
right. Witcher 2, not 3.
Yeah, so we're doing. We're just going to talk about Pokemon and Digimon a little bit. I mean, we can also talk about what games we're playing, but before we dive too far into this, I've got a game prepared for Greg.
We're starting off with the game. All right.
Yeah. I challenged Gerry to this once upon a time. It's 2 Digimons and a lie. And, here's how it works. I've got 2 real Digimon. Well, I don't know why I did that. 2 real Digimon and 1 Digimon that I made up.
Okay.
You were discussing the names. Like I'm gonna put them in the chat. I want you to guess which one is
not
the
real.
fake one.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first one, I'm gonna pop into the chat.
Yep.
It's Sistermon Noir. The next one, Sanguinomon Water Mode.
Okay.
And the last one, Leopardmon Leopard Mode.
Okay, I'm going to say the one that is not real is Sanguinomon Water Mode.
And what makes you think that?
Because Sistermon Noir, I don't know why, but my heart tells me that's real for sure. And Leopardmon Leopard Mode is stupid enough to be Digimon.
Is that your final answer?
It is indeed.
God damn it, you're right. Sanguinomon is the one I made up.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yep. You can't get me.
God damn it.
Since the last episode, I have I have exclusively been playing Umamusume. I just got like Rogue Trader and all these other games on my PC, and every time I sit down, I'm turning on Umamusume. It is just
You have it on your PC? I thought it was your flick on your phone.
No, I downloaded it on PC. I didn't want it on my phone.
You don't want to be out in public and someone looking over your shoulder.
It's more so. It's more so. No. It's more so like I've got like I have this thing where I'm always like, oh, my phone storage is gonna fill up now, and like it's never ever been close. But in my mind, it's like always like, this will be the one. I'll have to delete stuff. So I never do. So I'm playing on PC, and like it is just like. It's a very simple management game, but like I'm all in. Like, I forget who equated it with the Yakuza Cabaret games, but it's very much like scratching that same itch. Yeah,
that was
it's very much scratching that same itch. It's fantastic. I love it. Can't stop. It's great. Something I didn't mention when I talked about it last episode that I was on is, so I mentioned that, they do their races and stuff. What I didn't mention is that after a race, they also do a little concert and they sing a song.
Oh my
That's
god.
cute.
Holy shit.
I don't think I've ever watched one in its entirety. I always skip it, but it's important to note that they do it. And then if you win the race,
Yeah.
if you win the race though, you get to be like the center in the of the girls singing.
It's like
Holy shit.
like a K-pop or a J-pop like idol group, and it's like if you win the race, you get to be the lead, like the front man.
It's very much. It is very much that's the case.
I wonder if it's a commentary. Sorry.
If you win,
Oh,
you get to be the next
they're-
Super Bowl halftime show.
Maybe who knows? They're definitely idols, but like, you know, last time I recorded, I was saying that Taiki Shuttle, that she was my favorite. She was my Kamiyoshi, but I have kind of fallen off her. She's kind of a, if you excuse the term, a one-trick pony.
So
and,
mean.
Horse jokes.
And so now I'm just trying to find like the new one to like hitch my wagon to. Again, that's also a horse thing. I think
Terrible.
I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning that one. A new one to hitch my wagon to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm the one I'm going for now is her name is Gold Chip, and she's fantastic. She's my favorite. But I need to get more stars so I can level her up. Like I've got a fucking 2-star gold ship. I need to upgrade her outfit because get her abilities unlocked.
How long? So I know this is like a technically like a gotcha style game with like.
Oh, there's nothing technical about it.
microtransactions.
It 100% is.
Okay, but in my experience, and you're talking about upgrading them, there is like, how long does it take to get invest in one of them without having to pay anything?
I have not spent a cent on this game. If
Yeah,
if you do your dailies, you will earn enough to do a 10 pull.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That sounds impressive. I'm not like
I've been able to do, every time I logged in to play the game, I've been able to do a 10 pull of either support cards or for the girls themselves.
Okay.
And when you level them up, like the only gotcha game I've really played is like what is it, Puzzle X Dragons or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I played that.
When you level up the horse girls, do they change forms or do they stay the same and they just unlock new skills or whatever?
Before at 2 stars and lower, they're wearing just kind of like a generic uniform that they all wear, and have a very, very like limited version of like an ability. They might not even have their signature ability. At 3 stars and higher, they unlock their signature ability and a unique outfit. Essentially.
Hell yeah.
So right now, like I've got a bunch of girls. I've got probably about like 5 at 3 star and higher. 3 star like is like your SSR pull. So I've got about 5 that are at that level.
Okay.
But like getting the unlocked materials, like if you're really like focused on like one, it's gonna take forever. But like if you are not like, if you're just playing the game and not really caring about it, you'll start to like unlock the stars for girls pretty quickly. It's just the money will come if you're like really dead set on like one specific one.
Okay. So it's not too bad.
But if you're just like having fun and like I want to upgrade anybody possible, it's really easy.
Okay. That's nice.
This sounds so dangerous. Like if I wasn't dead set on trying to beat more games, I would be hopping onto this right now. But
well, what's nice about it is like I do my daily races and stuff, and like I'm in and out in like 30 minutes to an hour. If you don't care about their bullshit words and just have the auto skip going, you can knock out like you can like
that's crazy.
Burn through like a career mode playthrough pretty quickly, and then your daily races, like I'm in and out inside of an hour.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like about right for
It's not bad.
kind of like doing dailies in like a gotcha style game.
Yeah, and like because it's like a mobile format, like they want you to be able to engage with it in the span of like a commute.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know what?
That's also good.
I would not spend money on it because like what a 10 pull actually costs in like in human dollars is insanity.
Oh, God.
Like a 10 pull,
How
I think
much-
is over $20. And like
I thought you were gonna say like 100. That's I mean that's still
Yeah.
a lot. $20 is a lot to spend on a fucking free game, but
on a free game
yeah.
to get like to draft 10 horse girls.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
just,
bit
like,
much.
As like a recovering, gambler when it comes to gotcha games, it still would be so tempting. But I'm glad
It's
that
too
you
expensive
haven't
to be
fallen down
tempting,
that
is what I
hole.
would say.
You don't know
Like
me.
I feel like like I know you, but I still feel like you would see the price and like the rational thoughts would prevail, and you would be like, no, that's stupid.
Potentially, but like
Then you
Because
risk,
I spend money on shit all the time. I spend money on shit all the time,
Well,
and
I
even I'm
spend-
like, no, that's stupid.
this too much. Okay, because I'm like, I spend like, I still buy Pokegold in the trading card game, even though you're just gonna get all of them. And now that trading is actually good, but I'll say yeah, sure. In this instance, I'd be like, oh, not on these horse girls. $20
Like, I don't
for
think
horse
you. I don't
girls.
think I don't think you would like any of the girls enough to want to do it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You're
Like
swiping away like Tinder. Bitch, 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 bitch. Like just swiping them all
They
away.
all look good for the most part, and like they're all unique and stuff like that. But they're I don't see one where you'd be like, like you're not the kind of person who'd be like, oh my god, I love this horse girl. I need to have her and upgrade all of her stuff.
Well, yeah,
You know?
but like I got really into there still is this mobile gotcha game called Memento Mori. And there's like a lot of
I've heard the name.
Yeah, and I got really into it because of like the auto battling and like being able to like give the girls equipment and everything. Like I got really far in and just got like hard walled because I needed to get like all of them to ultra rare or something like that. And the way to do it was like you had to get doubles and then you had to craft stuff and whatever. It was so much. And I slipped. I bought some stuff and I shouldn't have. And it wasn't like, oh, these girls. It wasn't like, oh, I want to get that girl. It was like, no, I need any of them to get to ultra rare. I don't care who it is. Like, I'm not attached to any of these girls, but I'm like, just give me some dupes so that I can push someone forward. So that's what it is. But I understand that it's like for some people they're looking at it and they're like, oh, this new cutie dropped. I gotta get this lady.
Hey man, I got the new cutie on the latest thing with one of my my daily 10 pulls.
I've got a buddy who only plays Pokemon Go. Like he only plays Pokemon Go and he's been playing it since it came out. And like that's the kind of dedication I wish I had toward fucking anything, cuz I'll be fully on board something for like maybe a few months and then I'll stop for like half a year and then jump back on it again. Like I was like that with Diablo 4. I was like, this is the greatest game ever. I'm never going to stop playing this game. And then I stopped playing it, and then I got back on it, and I was like, this is still the greatest game, and then I stopped again.
No, I'm definitely the same way where I guess like an easy example that comes to mind is like Animal Crossing, is that every time an Animal Crossing game comes out, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know why I ever stopped playing the last one, but this one I'm gonna play this one forever. Like I'm gonna play every single day and my villagers are never gonna have to wonder where I am. And then after
they're gonna get so sick of me.
They're gonna get so sick of me. And then after like 2 months, I'm like, ugh, I don't even want to go in there for 5 more seconds. And then I fully fall off and then rinse and repeat. But I'm definitely like that with like a lot of things. But I'm trying to get Greg to resub to 14 with me.
I will. I don't have the time, you know. I got a horse girl to train.
But yeah, I was gonna say he's got a full-time job, dude. He's training those horses.
Aaron, do you have any interest in trying 14?
Actually, a buddy of mine from work, he got me to play a little bit of it, And Gerry helped me get it set up to where it basically was like Xenoblade, but with a friend. And I played a little bit of it. I think I was a fighter or warrior or something, and I
Okay.
played a little bit, and I was like, this is cool, but Diablo 4. Like, I could be playing Diablo 4 right now. And then, yeah, I hopped
Wow.
off.
That's okay. The story really gets insanely good. Like if you like a really good story,
It takes a long time to get there. But
it does.
not even a long time.
but
Like
it's-
people rag on A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's like
It's
genuinely
slow.
not. It's a bit slow, yeah, and it gets like really good, and then it kind of doesn't stop being really good. Until I think I didn't really vibe with Dawn Trail, but that's like so far away from the beginning that it would be a problem. But yeah, if you ever want to jump back in and try out getting into the story again and everything like that, let me know. I definitely am down. I'd love to, be someone's. I would love to take a sprout from the beginning to the end of Final Fantasy at some point.
It's true. It's true. Now, I would probably recommend some tweaks to your HUD because honestly, the way Gerry's playing was not ideal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He was missing stuff. So
yeah.
but it's not like, but I can get it to, like, I can help you set up to a point where it's like you won't miss anything, but it's not like crowded.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's my one biggest fear with MMOs is the like World of Warcraft. Like your screen is just fucking like plastered with all sorts of shit on the UI. Like you've got meters here, numbers here, mini map there, radar there. Like,
well, whenever you see like stuff like that for WoW, that's always like that. Those are people who have like modded their HUDs because they want to be, like world first raiders and stuff like that. The standard UI for WoW is like usually like a couple bars. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the average player will not have like mission control.
Yeah, and this might be
submarine
like a
command base on their screen.
This might be like an ADHD thing, but because I do know that it is something that happens. But I find that even when I like play 14 and I don't like, mine is a little bit like visually messy, but after a while of playing, I fully drown that out. Like I don't notice it. It like really kind of becomes like your brain starts to filter through it, and it's not in like distracting or in your face anymore, to the point that sometimes I'm like, I have to like look and remember what my buttons are, because even though they're on the screen like right there, I'm like, oh shit, I don't even notice it sometimes. So like I do think there is an aspect that eventually your brain does filter it out when you're kind of like used to it, but it's
That's true. I didn't think about that.
You can play free now up to Stormblood, I think.
Yeah, free 30 days up to Stormblood.
Really? Like without subscribing to it?
Yeah. Stormblood is the second expansion, so that's a lot of game.
Well,
no, second.
It's like the
expansion.
No,
that's
because Realm Reborn.
The first expansion is Heaven's
expansion. No, the first expansion.
That's the
is
base
Realm
game.
Reborn. No, the base game is 14.
It was re-released.
I know. Yeah, but they call
and it's a new base game.
But they call Realm Reborn the first expansion, and
Who
they
calls
do
it
call
that?
Stormblood the third one.
Square
Enix.
I've never heard that.
The makers of the game.
The devs.
I've never.
That's why. Anyway, whatever. It's not that's not the point of this conversation.
I want to get this out of the way real quick too before we dive into like Pokemon and stuff. We can just hop into what we're playing and then kind of just power through that. But I've been playing Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip. Have you guys heard of that game before?
I certainly have not.
But it sounds fun.
What about you, Beth?
I haven't heard of it.
Oh
but
my
that's
god,
a
Google
really
it so
cute
you can
name.
understand what the art style and shit looks like.
Was it Tiny?
It's so good. Google it so you know what the art style looks like. It's it's a very PS2 ass looking game. Like the the textures just like aren't there. It's just a very like early 2000s ass looking game. And it kind of plays like it too. Like it's not the controls aren't perfect, but I think that's part of what it's supposed to be. All it is really is you're playing as Terry. He's supposed to be in summer school because his grades are shit, but
Oh.
he's just like, no, I want to go to space. His his parents basically leave him home by himself while they go on some super cool summer vacation. So yeah, he's just like, okay, I need to go get a car and I want to go to space. Uh, so he goes to this employment center to get a job. And he's like, so he's talking to the employment person. He's like, I don't really want a job. I just want a car. And the guy's like, okay, we got a taxi job opening. Do you have your driver's license? Terry goes like, that's hilarious. No, I don't have it. And then the dude's like, okay, you got the job. And it's just really stupid, like dumb humor that makes me crack up all the goddamn time. Like you'll go to the beach and there's this guy just sitting on the beach, or not sitting, he's laying on the beach. He's just sun tanning, just laying on a towel, sun tanning, but he's like, there's a lot of smoke coming off of him, and his name is Burnin' Bernie. And you talk to him and you're like, I'm pretty sure you've been in the sun for way too long. I think you need to put on some sunscreen or something. And he's like, shut up, bro. I do not. If I would know if I was getting sunburnt. And you'll leave, you'll come back, and then you'll like start on fire, and then you'll say the same thing basically, like, bro, you're literally on fire. But what I'm trying to get at is the game is like it's funny and stupid in the coolest ways. All the characters have really dumb names like Pockmort, or like was it Juin Brat is the school teacher or something. And the whole point of the game is to just run around and collect turbo junk, and you'll use all that turbo junk to upgrade your car, or to upgrade the boost on your car.
So you can make
And
it into a spaceship?
you
Is that the end goal?
kind of. So there's this monument that the town that he lives in, the town's called Spranklewater, by the way, Spranklewater. There's this monument they just built, and conveniently it's got a road like built onto it. It's just this
Like a
gigantic
ramp?
tower. But yeah, it's just a gigantic tower with a road on it for aesthetic purposes, or I forget what they said, but yeah, basically you just want to upgrade your turbo enough to where you can just drive all the way up that fucking tower and like launch into space. And I think last I checked, I was like 75% of the way, or 75% space ready, I think is what the game says. And yeah, it's just like a collectathon basically. You're running around collecting money, turbo junk, you're talking to people, doing dumb jobs like non-violent crimes. There's a guy who you talk to, he's just like, I love committing crimes, but not the violent type. I will never harm anyone ever. And it's just a really stupid fun game. It's great. It's totally open world too. It's just like a small island, but it's actually kind of big, but
Yeah.
Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip.
Cute. Gives like a Turnip Boy energy.
It sounded very like I was gonna ask if it was a UK developer, because something about it felt very English. It's Dutch though, but
Sweet, maybe that's
Close.
why I like it so much. 75% Dutch.
Nice. Oh, you are?
Yeah. As much as I hate to say it.
no
Why?
way, man. Get some stroopwafels up here. Yum 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 yum.
Stroopwafel. Wait, are those Dutch or German?
They're Dutch, I'm pretty sure. Stroopwafel, I think are
Stroopwafel.
Stroopwafel are
No.
Dutch.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I'm Dutch and German, so I guess either way it's fine. I love
Either way.
those.
Either
double love 'em.
way. Bring it on.
Do you know the correct way to eat those is to, like, if you have like coffee or tea in the morning, you put it on top of your cup to warm up.
Oh.
Didn't you eat like that?
What the hell?
Yeah, I have a
Ah.
friend who's like, not a friend of a friend who's from the Netherlands, and that's apparently how you eat them. Yeah, you don't just eat it like a cookie. You put it on top of your coffee or teacup while there's
Yeah.
and let the steam heat it up.
It seems like a
I-
lot of work for something I could just eat as a cookie.
It's true, and it's fine as a cookie, but who knows? Maybe it's mind blowing
Yeah.
that way.
that's also like a very like English thing, is like to put a cookie or like something like that on top of like a tea to let the steam into it. I watched my relatives.
Oh.
So my relatives in Newfoundland, the older ones, we Newfoundland didn't join Canada until the late 40s. So my older like aunts, uncles, grandparents, and stuff like that, they're technically they were born English citizens. So um, they have, and like a lot of like that customs and stuff like that exist in Newfoundland still, especially in like the like smaller outward communities. All that to say is that I like the tea and biscuits and crackers and like what you how you interact with those things and like dipping them into the tea or letting the steam get on top of them is like something that is like very European.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For like I don't know. I don't know if it's this way in Canada, but I feel like for sure the United States, we're more like, I want to eat this now. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fucking wait for steam to. That's stupid.
Yeah.
On the subject of Newfoundland joining Canada, when I was there, we did an escape room on that subject matter, where we had to stop Confederation.
Yeah, just you really do not join the Confederation.
We were
Do
hired
not
to
join the
stop
Confederation.
Confederation. But then by the end of
That's
it, it's like we're apparently for Confederation, but not for any reasons, but because the person who hired us to stop it tries to kill us.
Whoa! And then you're just like,
Holy shit.
and you're like, okay, I'm.
We have to
for it because,
expose that man.
You suck. That's crazy. That's a really funny concept for
I know.
escape room.
And speaking of like Europe and Newfoundland, it fascinated me that off the coast of Newfoundland, there's an island that's just owned by France.
Yeah, St. Pierre.
Yeah.
So
It's just France.
Yeah,
It's like people there are French citizens with euro and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can give you.
What
give you
the fuck?
Isn't that wild? This is off the coast of
It's just right
Newfoundland.
there.
It's just an island owned by France.
It'd be like if Rhode Island was owned by like Russia or something. I don't know.
Because we saw this license plate. I'm like, where the fuck is that? That's not a Canadian or an American license plate. What the fuck is that? And then I looked it up, and I was like, what the fuck is this island? And I looked up more. I'm like, it was the craziest thing I ever did see.
St. Pierre rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So it's like a history thing. The reason why, if you want to know why that happened, is because when the French conceded to the English in the war, and like a part of it was like them fully agreeing to kind of like leave everything and not try and colonize or claim any land in North America, but they got to keep St. Pierre. That was like the only concession that they got. So they got St. Pierre, but had to leave everywhere else. And so that's why St. Pierre still to this day is France. So
I want to go there now and be like, yeah, I'm going on vacation to France.
Yeah.
I'll be back soon.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
In Newfoundland for grade 10, if you stay in French until grade 10, and also there are French immersion schools, most of them will go to a trip to St. Pierre. You do have to have a passport for it and everything like that, because you are going into France. So like there is a border, like you have to, and even though it's like you're going on a little ferry over, when you get there you have to go through.
I think it was updated, and Canadian citizens do not need a passport anymore to go to St. Pierre.
Okay, you did when I was in high school. So
back in your day.
What?
Yeah.
But it's, why don't you need a passport if it's still France?
I don't know. They made a deal. I don't know. I looked it up and I was like, do I need a passport to go there? And it was like, no.
Yeah.
It's like same rules as like domestic travel in Canada. You just need to have your like license.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll just say when I was back in my day, I never went because I dropped out of French.
Good call.
Yeah, bad at it. Really bad at it. But people who are still in French got to go. So cool.
I love how France tried so hard to like haggle their way to stay there. They were like, what if we get this? Like, no.
No.
What about this? What about this much land?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Okay, fine. We'll
Yeah.
settle for Saint Pierre.
We'll just say Saint Pierre then. And you know what the extra shitty thing is for like the French? They were losing obviously very badly in Europe, but they actually were winning in North America, and they had to just leave. They were doing a very good job in North America because the indigenous population were like siding with them and helping them out more because they wanted to recognize they were like, yeah, we just like want to work with you type thing, and so the indigenous people were like, okay, cool, so we'll help you out, and yeah, then it was like, sorry guys, we gotta go, we lost over on the other side.
Time for me to hit the old dusty trail, and then they just they
Yeah,
fade into the darkness.
exactly. And they had, it's pretty interesting if you ever want to.
You're on your own, indigenous people. Bye bye.
They literally yeah, listen,
Fight this war on your own.
Yeah, I'm indigenous and like.
Oh, sorry.
So no, that's okay. I just
Okay,
was saying
I
that.
didn't know if I was.
No,
Wow, wow.
no,
I don't. Okay.
no. I'm only saying it because I did a lot. Like I also did like I did some indigenous studies courses and stuff like that, just to
Oh.
learn more. So that's why I do have like more information about like what happened then and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was bad and not great for a lot of things.
Yeah, Pokemon and Digimon. Speaking of indigenous, Pokemon and Digimon.
In Digimons.
Digimon.
Indigenous Digimons. In Digimon. No, fuck. I don't know. Yeah. What's how should we start this off? What did you want to speak about in particular,
Yeah.
Beth?
Absolutely. So I thought it would, because we didn't have the full crew, and there there wasn't as much to get into and like what we've been playing. Since we have both a Pokemon game and a Digimon game coming out October this year, I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of like touch on or jump into our history with the series and
Hell
both gaming and the anime, where we want to talk about it, and kind of like all of that stuff. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. And I know that all three of us super big Pokemon fans. And I know Greg's not as well versed in Digimon as like me and you, Aaron. But I mean, he can still participate in the conversation, I'm sure.
Hell
So,
yeah.
yeah. I think it, and why don't we just start with Pokemon, since that's the one we all know, and
What if we end with
I'll just
Pokemon? 'Cause I feel
end with Pokemon?
we can go long on Pokemon.
Okay, and so that way, okay, yeah, that's fine. Then I just want to, with Digimon, I can say that like I'm more of an anime Digimon fan than the games, because I really don't like Pokemon World. But the game that's coming out
Digimon
in
World.
Digimon World, yeah. The ones that's coming out in October is Digimon Stories, and I love Digimon Stories. Those are how you should be making the Digimon games, especially with like the evolution or the Digivolve tree and stuff.
Is that the
Question
one
for
where
you,
you're a
Beth.
cyber sleuth?
I love, yeah. Just,
Cyber Sloth.
I'm a cyber
Is that a
sloth.
Digimon cyber sloth?
No. I was just making fun of Cyber Sleuth, but
Should be.
question for you, Beth. Have you played Digimon Survive yet?
No, I saw you play a bit of it, and I have it on my Switch too, and I want to play it. I just have been, it's one of those things, I get like this where I'm like, I'm not in the mood to like focus on something fully.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
that I want to fully pay attention to.
Yeah, because it's like, I forget. I remember reading a review of the game, and someone said it was like, what, 70% visual novel,
Mhm.
30% strategy RPG. But like that's kind of what Fire Emblem is, almost. Not really. Maybe Fire Emblem is like just a tidge more strategy RPG, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I
But
was
it is
playing.
very similar.
Yeah, yeah, it's like I was playing. I was getting making a little more progress in there, and that kind of just feels like an interactive version of a Digimon anime. Like it
Ooh.
feels like it was meant to be like a season of the Digimon anime, but in a video game form. Because like
Hmm.
first off, the story is just I'm not very far. You play as a student,
Hmm.
and you and the rest of your class, along with your professor, who's in charge of the class, you go on this trip to I think they're like visiting a shrine or something, and
Ooh,
then
and then you go into the digital.
yep, exactly, just bam, digital world, and then
Oh,
if, then for whatever reason, this one's supposed to be like a little bit darker, like more like grim, I guess, because
yeah,
like feral Digimon and like people actually get killed and shit. So it's
yeah.
like it's awesome.
Well,
I just got to a part like this isn't like a spoiler or anything, but like so in other Digimon games, when you want to go digivolve a Digimon, it's just like, ooh, strength has to be this number or defense has to be this number, and then whatever other reasons. But like in Digimon Survive, it's just like in the anime, the
hmm.
Digimon reach higher levels of Digivolution when like shit happens in the story. Like if one of their
Oh, I
owners is
love
about to
that.
get attacked, or like is trying to build up the courage to save one of the other teammates, the Digimon will just be like, oh yeah, this is your true potential, blah blah blah, and then they'll digivolve into like ultimate form, and then boom,
Mm,
start the battle, and like yeah, it just feels like an interactive Digimon anime, and it's super
nice.
fucking cool.
I love that because, like, I'll say, I'll say this, like, a huge reason why I love Digimon so much and I've always loved it is like I like the tonal balance that it hits. It doesn't come through as much with the English dub as it does with the original. So like that's why I always say if you're going to be if you want to get into Digimon as like an adult, I don't know why, but I think it's worth going and watching the anime subbed because it is a lot more serious than I think people realize. There's like something that always kind of stuck with me when I watched it for the first time, subbed as like I was maybe like 17 or 18, was how much darker and how much serious the tone was around um TK losing Angemon in at like in the very beginning, like in that at the end of the first like that kind of first like leg of their journey through the digital world.
Yeah.
And it only gets more serious like at times, and the um like the tone, like I said, like I know I keep saying tone, but it genuinely is like it's more serious. It's a bit darker. It like really does deal with like aspects of mortality, with uh Ty having to kind of confront his own like mortality later on, in a part that like it is sort of touched on in the English, but like in like the English dub, but in the sub when you're reading it and you're realizing like it's like it is not holding punches. And then everything that kind of follows after that gets like really intense. And it follows like it's same with adventures, but like obviously Tamers goes like
Oh hell yeah.
crazy with that. And it's excellent. And so I'm happy that Survive is like that because I do like stories. Because I did play both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker Memory. And I do think that like it obviously has a more like full story, like beginning, middle, end that has stakes and some like more quote unquote serious things happen, but nothing that kind of like hits the anime level.
Yep.
So I like that you're saying that like Survive is like just here is the anime as a game because I think the anime Digimon anime is completely underrated and overlooked in my humble opinion.
Yeah, that's one thing that I didn't really like about the Digimon story, Cyber Sleuth. I didn't play the second part yet, but um the one thing I didn't like about Cyber Sleuth was that one, the story is way too fucking long,
Mm.
and number two, it's just not really all that interesting. Like I guess there's just like there's way too much to it. Like they really watered it down. Like they had something good going for it where it's just like, hey, there's this group that wants to destroy the digital world and like you got to stop that shit. And then they water it down with a bunch of other stuff, and I kind of stopped caring, and I skipped all the dialogue, and then beat the game, and then
Yeah.
digivolved and de-digivolved and all that stuff. But
No, I'm
it
with
was
you
good.
on that. Like I played both. I think weirdly, it's totally a matter of preference. I think it's up in the air. I do
Yeah.
think I didn't like the characters in Hacker's Memory as much as some of the characters in Cyber Sleuth. But I fully agree that like at a certain point in time, you're just like, I don't care about what's going on anymore.
Yep.
The mechanics are fun. I just want to like min max my Digimon so that I can get certain ones on my team. Is kind of like eventually what is the kind of like draw of the game, and so it'll be interesting to see what direction tonally / like story wise they take Time Stranger.
I'm excited for that shit.
Mhm.
Greg, what's the farthest you've gone with Digimon? Like what's
First base,
I mean-
second base.
that's what I started thinking about after I said it. But like,
Yeah.
what was the last like season of the show you watched or last Digimon
Well, I remember
game you
like my
played,
last
or...
memories of watching the show is like I was watching them and I was getting so frustrated because the season kept going on and on and on, but they never ever found the Phoenix. They were unlocking all those discs and not a single time. Like I was like, get to the Phoenix already. I'm bored. Let's move on.
He's talking about Monster Rancher if you're unsure about what's going on. He's not talking to Digimon.
Oh, was that a joke?
Yeah, he is. No.
I totally thought he was talking about Digimon. Yeah, that fucking Monster Rancher. What a
Hey, listen,
what a cool
monsters rule.
concept for a game, by the way.
It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, monsters
super
rule,
like
Monster Rancher.
scanners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so my journey with Digimon, my walk with Digimon has not been very long. I had
2 steps.
the physical toy growing up on the playground, and
Oh fuck yes.
we were all like
Yep.
raising and battling, and I was the only one on the playground who got the fucking Teddymon, and let me tell you, I was
Nice.
ripping shit up all over the playground. No one could beat Teddymon. Undefeatable.
God.
He
The
died. He
champ.
died a champion.
Yeah.
In terms of the
Part of
show,
champion.
yeah, I don't know if Teddymon's a champion for him. Maybe, I think so.
I'm gonna look it up. Yes, he is. Wait,
there-
Nice.
no, sorry. Monzaimon is the champion form,
Mm. Well,
or maybe that's the Teddymon.
Is
you're
that
talking about? I
the-
don't know.
the Japanese name for Teddymon? Teddymon?
Okay.
In terms of the show, like, I remember what each of the people looked like. I couldn't tell you much more that happens. I remember after that first arc, there was the next arc, and the new kid with goggles had the red one, and the arc on that, and then the third arc, that kid with goggles had the blue one.
No, you're
Am I flipped?
You got
Okay.
him super flipped. Yeah.
Okay, so sorry.
Davis had
Agumon.
Vmon.
Yeah. Orange,
Yeah.
blue, red. Agumon,
Yeah.
Vmon, Guilmon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Guilmon.
I think the one I liked.
Actual
sweetheart.
son.
I think the one I
Yep.
liked most out of those, man. Like, you want to be real for a second? Be real. Hold on.
Get real.
You get real.
Zoom in
You
on
said that, but you put your T.
Yeah, we're getting real. Hold on,
I'm gonna get real.
Gonna get real. Okay. Are you
You
ready?
go zoom in on the face, just like you want to
Oh,
get real. Like
Fuck Agumon.
there we go.
Fuck Agumon?
I said it. Fucking boring. Little
Do you
baby
mean,
T Rex.
design? Okay, design wise?
Design wise, all of it. The evolutions. I sleep.
Oh, come on, Metal Greymon though. Metal Greymon, he's like torn up. He's got like an arm blasted off. He's got a
I was
fucking
gonna say
robot
War
claw.
Greymon. You don't like War Greymon?
War Greymon's sweet too.
War Greymon's sick.
I sleep.
Okay,
He's
I don't disagree.
Robot dinosaur.
I don't like fully disagree with you on like. Sorry, I don't like Metal Greymon much, but War Greymon
God
is
damn it.
But
adventures
remember,
too.
like, I didn't see any of that shit. Fuck them.
That's fair enough. If you're like not attached to, I think that's
Yeah.
like if you're not attached to them as like as
The
characters.
highest I saw was
sometimes-
War Greymon, and you know what? I sleep. Now, I remember thinking blue was okay, but I remember nothing else about it. I did really like red, but also don't remember much about it either.
Yes. Well, Guillemon is
I think it evolved into a cooler
Baby.
thing.
he does. He's the best. Other I don't though. His giant like he also just kind of becomes a gun.
I
what do you-
forgot what comes
let's
after
see.
Growlmon.
What do you did you evolve into?
I think doesn't he get like he's like becomes pretty metal and then he has got like a jetpack thing or like a blaster. But Guillemon
Yeah,
is so
Growlmon is
cute
just-
and so
It's just
sweet.
big Guillemon.
Yeah, Growlmon
Guillemon
sucks.
is just
Now, where do you
baby.
go from here, Growlmon? War Growlmon?
Oh, War
It's the same
Growlmon.
thing.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
just
like
Metal
War Growlmon.
Growlmon.
Oh, that's
I
even
don't-
worse.
And then
I hate
Gallantmon.
that. What's Gallantmon?
There we go, Gallantmon. Gallantmon's pretty cool. He's like a
Yeah.
knight. He's got like a lance and shit. He's
Ah.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
cool.
okay.
Yeah, maybe
He's fine.
maybe I was too hard
But-
on Greymon.
Yeah, you think you're too hard on Greymon.
Oh,
What's the blue
Got an
one's
idea.
name? What's the blue one's name?
Vmon.
Vmon.
Vmon's I don't like so Vmon I like Vmon's dog evolution, like the one that's like the dog on one. I don't like
Dog?
the other one. My favorite what's your favorite?
There's only one dog for me, and that's what was it called? Is it Garurumon?
Garurumon, yeah.
That's off the
Yeah,
dome. That's off
dude.
the dome. You know how many years it's been?
Love it, Greg. I love it.
I was gonna say we should go through each like season of the show and just see our favorites of like
Okay.
the Digidestined ones maybe like
yeah.
let me
Oh,
get
and
a
Only I
find a
don't know. You said you stopped watching at 4, right? So
yeah.
yeah. And we
I don't know how to
and
describe
Greg
this.
will just
Hold on.
go purely based off of like aesthetics.
I don't know how to describe this, but I want you to take a look at this and tell me if you agree. You guys each pull up a picture of EXVmon.
EX.
I think I've heard of that before. Oh yeah. Yep. It's just
Yeah, I don't like them.
Okay, no, but so look at that. When I looked at it,
look at
this is
Okay, yeah.
this is
Digimon.
divorced dad Vmon.
Yeah.
Divorced dad
Dad.
Vmon.
He has a CPAP machine.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. My I think my favorite from Digimon Adventures, like the first Digimon thing, I don't know. I want to say Gabumon. Maybe that's too maybe that's a very missionary like vanilla pick, but yeah, Gabumon is really cool.
Is that
Most
the one
things
that
wear
wears that? Is
Garurumon.
that the one that wears something's skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then then he
wears-
goes to Garurumon and
Yeah.
then wear Garurumon with the fucking jeans,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
he
Wear
will.
Garurumon. That's the one.
wearing the Levi's and shit,
The
man.
jeans, yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember the line in the Digimon movie when Terriermon evolves for the first time and Wallace goes, he's got pants now. It's so stupid. And I just, he's got pants now. And it's like, he has 2 Gatling guns for hands. And the thing that you're like, whoa, is he's got pants.
He's got pants.
He's got pants.
Beth, what's your favorite Digimon from Adventures?
Mine from Adventures is also going to be pretty vanilla for for a girl. It's got to be Gatomon.
Gatomon's pretty cool. I don't
Yeah,
even know what the fuck her
Gatomon.
Is that the
mega
the
is.
cat? The cat
Yeah.
that has the is it gloves or boots? Is it Puss in Boots or Puss in Gloves?
It's got like
Gloves.
it's got like gloves kind of.
All right.
Big gloves.
Okay.
I want to see. Oh, I want to get there's a tattoo that I want to get. And it is Gatomon, but it's like big Pikachu.
What?
You
Oh,
know-
like it's like the fat Pikachu, but Gatomon?
Yeah. If it can.
Oh, come on. I
Oh.
can make out the outline of it.
I kind
I
of
can
see it.
see
Yeah,
it.
I see it.
Kind of. I know the color isn't there, but it's basically so it's fat Pikachu, but it's Gatomon.
That's awesome.
I want it so bad. I
Get
love it. But yeah, so that's it's Gatomon. It's gotta be Gatomon. It's a cat. I love cats. And I liked I really the most emotional I ever felt watching Digimon as a child, like a thing that really stuck to me was when Wizardmon sacrifices himself
Oh no. I love Wizardmon.
for Gatomon, and then Gatomon's I love Gatomon.
Now,
Gatomon has a journey
the
all
phone.
her own.
Hold the phone. I know we're talking about emotional stuff.
Holding.
I can't find a larger image of like a larger picture, and I can't read the name. Is there a Digimon that's just like a monkey wearing shades?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Edamon.
Yeah,
okay.
he's like the main kind of like bad guy in the second arc.
Okay, that's my
Look up
that's my favorite Digimon.
No, we're asking him.
look up Metal Edamon.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate Metal Edamon.
It's the same thing, but Terminator. It's the Terminator version of Edamon.
He's
He's
so
just
annoying.
metal.
Oh yeah,
Didn't he have, like,
this guy is the fucking best.
You gotta. What's your favorite of the Destined Digimon?
Yeah.
I mean maybe the beetle,
Oh, okay.
Tentomon?
the stag beetle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is this?
Ka-
Mega Kabuterimon?
Mega
This one, he's like full
Kabuterimon.
beetle.
Yeah. Kabuterimon, and then Mega Kabuterimon, right? And then there's Metal Kabuterimon.
I like regular Kabuteri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, wait, I think regular Kabuterimon is like a fly.
Oh, it's got like the beetle thing, but it looks like
Mhm.
it looks like a samurai helmet.
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
pretty fucking cool.
Pretty cool. But
You picked the nerd one.
they're not touching my boy Edamon
Wait, is he?
with a 10-foot
Yeah.
pole.
Edamon,
Dude,
yeah.
Okay, so if we're
He's
if
got a
we're
microphone.
going,
He's
like,
laying down beats. He's spitting hot
He
fire.
is. He's
Playing
so
bars.
obnoxious in the. You gotta watch. If you watch the anime, no, he's kind of a funny villain.
he's got that Elvis, like,
Yeah.
he's always talking like this, and like,
Yeah.
How could
if
this
we're
person be a
talking
villain?
villains though, Machine Dramon is the shit, dude. Machine Dramon is like a fucking
Talk
like a
about another,
walking arsenal on fucking two legs.
and also like talk about another like emotional episode with Machine Dramon when they defeat him, when they fight him.
Here's an article for you guys on Crunchyroll. It's why Digimon's best villain is its most ridiculous one.
Is it Edamon?
It is.
Okay, I was like, I like how pathetic Puppetmon is. That's
Yeah, he does
he's-
suck.
I like him as a villain. I just think that he's so lame. He's just like, nobody likes me.
He's like the
you're such
Team
a
Rocket
loser.
of.
Yeah.
I remember. What the fuck is the spider lady's name from Adventures
She's
2?
2? Yes. She's great villain.
Because like as a kid I was like, okay, she's pretty hot, and then she goes spider mode and it's like, nope. And she goes
Yeah.
butt fucking ugly. It's not Arachnimon, is it? It can't be that easy.
It could be.
It is Arachnimon. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of the story in Adventure 2 other than Arachnimon and Mummymon palling around and team rocketing the fuck out of them.
Absolutely. No, so the first half, like the first kind of like main chunks of story is insane. Cause that's with Ken, who's the he's the like Digimon supreme leader thing, and he like mind controls and basically turns a bunch of Digimon into slaves, and it ends with TK going full trauma. Like he has like because Ken tries to bring back Devamon, and TK sees Devamon, has like a mental break, and instead of fighting Ken like with his Digimon like you would think, he just fully starts whipping him with his like belt. Like it goes nuts, and until and then they like they kind of like defeat him, and he TK like is like, if you ever try to do this again, next time I see you, I'm gonna kill you. Like he's
Jesus
it's like,
Christ.
yeah, he goes full dark mode, and I think Cody's the only one who sees it, and he stops him, and then the rest of the like for the next like chunk of episodes, Cody's like, that guy's crazy. We cannot trust him. Like he's like,
Fucking
I'm
belt.
afraid of that boy. And then after that, then that's when Arachnimon and Mumimon come in and start doing their thing. Is once when Ken stops being a, you know,
Piece of shit.
a full blown piece of shit, and he joins the good guys, and then they
With fucking Wormmon.
yeah
What
yeah
a lame ass name.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure the main villain of Digimon Adventures 2 turns out to be, because I'm pretty sure Arachnimon and Mumimon are working for the vampire guy.
Devimon? Or no, Myotismon.
Myotismon. Yeah, it's Myotismon. And there's, I'm pretty sure the end is a big fight with Myotismon again. Yeah.
Fuck, Digimon designs are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Some of them are. Some of them.
So what's your favorite Digimon of the Digi-Destined? We can, and including like TK and Kari, because they are a part of the new batch.
Oh yeah, because they were little kids in the first one. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So it's like Davis.
Is that what it's called? Did
Celine,
they steal that subtitle from Gremlins?
Adventures 2?
No, Digimon the new batch.
No, the new batch.
The new
No,
batch?
it's just
No.
it's just Digimon Adventures 2. I think my favorite basic bitch here, Vmon, because Flamedramon, I think that's his first armor evolution.
Yeah.
Like that shit was cool.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna cheat, because I'm gonna go Patamon, because Gatomon and Patamon are my two favorites, and I can yank that one from Digimon Adventures, because I don't like the armadillo.
Yeah, he sucks. I hate Armadillomon with every fucking fiber of my body. Armadillomon
hate-
can eat shit.
I hate Armadillomon. Wormmon is lame. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even remember what Yolene has.
Hawkmon, he's alright.
Ugh.
He's got a really annoying like fucking
Like voice, right? Or
like
something?
British voice or something,
yeah.
I think.
So unlikable, just because
I mean,
my
this
experience
culturally insensitive bird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't like him. And
Evolves into Syphilismon.
Syphilismon?
Is that really a fucking name?
No, it's Sylphimon.
Sylphimon.
Oh, yeah, I remember
yeah.
Sylphimon, yeah.
Ew.
Uh
Terrible.
yeah. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna steal Patamon.
Oh man. If we're doing Tamers, I think I'm going Terriermon. What was the other one? Oh, Renamon?
Renamon
She can
cool.
get fucked. Yeah,
Renamon is
Terriermon.
cool.
She's cool, yeah.
Renamon is cool, but she like, I think she's kind of a bitch because Rita's a bitch.
She is a bitch. Oh my god.
Wow, read out your catching strays.
Rita, I believe that's her name, right? Rita was how it was spelt.
You're asking the wrong.
I think it was like Rika or Riku.
Rika, maybe.
It's Rika.
Rika. Okay, yeah. She was piece of work, I tell you that. But
Yeah.
Terriermon
I'm
and
the
Henry,
best at the card game. I'm better than everybody. And then she swipes to the fucking side like a lunatic.
yeah. But I think I'm with you. Terriermon is I'm Terriermon, but him saying, oh, him and Henry's like friendship is so sweet, and him always saying Momentai was so cute.
Oh, what was the little
The
that
little
one
the one
the
with
little
like the triangle on his forehead, like the
yeah,
little
what's
special.
his name? Yeah.
I don't remember, but
I always feel
his was
bad for
so-
him because he's
Yeah.
fucking adorable and he just like loves food and people.
and he's
But
just taking L's.
yeah, they used him for Digivolution and like
Yeah.
he's just left out in the world on his own.
Yeah, his thing is Tamers is really good. Like as a
What is his
story,
name? Calumon.
Calumon. Mm-hmm. Tamers
Poor
is
guy. I love
great.
him so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tamers, if you're like from like strictly just like a story basis, I think Tamers is probably the best. It's definitely not the one I feel the most like nostalgia for, or the one that has like the most moments that I think are like really impactful. Like I think that's still going to be like Adventures 1, but I think that has to do with nostalgia and like, you know, the age that I watched it. But Tamers is kind of also like the only one that I think like as an adult I could be like, yeah, you should definitely watch Tamers.
Yeah, especially like when there was a
So
part
with
toward the
Gerry,
beginning. What?
is her name Gerry? J was it the one that
Oh, with Leomon?
yeah.
That part
Oh,
was really sad. I don't want to bring that up. There were like a lot of points with
Yeah, her name's Gerry.
Takato and Guilmon.
yeah, Takato
Yeah,
and
it's true.
Guilmon so, and like Guilmon is clear like they do, I think Guilmon's voice actor does a really good job of getting across that like innocence and like this like
Yeah.
gentleness that, and like not understanding the world around you and how much like, you know, you are dangerous, like, but he's not doing it intentionally, and he's so sweet. And yeah, and like Takato and him
And
calling him Takatomon.
and wasn't Guilmon just like something Takato drew and then like
Yeah,
swiped through the Digivice? Because that was the big thing with Digimon Tamers was like they
yeah,
would swipe cards for power-ups and shit. Or
yeah,
like the blue card if they wanted to Digivolve or something.
yeah. And so I'm pretty sure he like drew Guilmon as like a card idea on a regular piece of paper, and either he swiped it or it just like accidentally kind of like came into contact or something like that, because it wasn't,
Accidentally swiped.
I think it was an
Or like
accidental
tap to
swipe,
pay.
tap to pay, because it clearly, you know, Takato had no idea that he was going to create a real life Digimon.
Yeah.
But yeah, and him being so sad that like, and scared that like Guilmon is gonna get taken away from him, and Guilmon being like
Yeah.
this little baby who doesn't understand anything, and like, oh, so sad.
I know.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I think it because Digimon can talk. I always really enjoyed, more than Pokemon, I think they did a better job of like highlighting the relationship that the people, like the humans, have with their Digimon over the relationships that the like humans have with their Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's something that, if I guess like, if kind of like to transition maybe into talking about Pokemon and the
Yeah.
games a little, it's something that I think Scarlet and Violet did for the first time, was really show Alvin's relationship. Is his name Alvin?
I think it's
The
Arvin. Showing Arvin's relationship with his Pokemon and the kind of like bond that's there, and then why it's so important to him given like the context of his absentee parent, and stuff like that. I was like, it was the first time I'm like, was like really like, wow, this is a really great story that is like trying to highlight the relationship people have with their Pokemon in a way that I think Digimon has always done pretty well, of showing that kind of connection and that relationship. And I personally hope that moving forward, when it comes to mainline Pokemon games, the only real change I want is I want them to start focusing on making the main story kind of connect on that kind of personal level, because
Yeah.
I think that's really where they can like shine in their storytelling, is like the thing that makes them like Pokemon so special and unique is how much real life people love Pokemon and how much we want to be like, who doesn't want, like, who in their life who's into Pokemon hasn't wanted a Pokemon companion or like their partner
Yep.
Pokemon. And so like, why not really just highlight and focus on the unique relationships that humans can have with their Pokemon in these games, make that the emotional crux of your storytelling, and not like some world ending nonsense that like, okay, whatever, I
Yeah,
don't
that they've
care.
been doing for the past like fucking what 30 years or so. It's
Basically.
seems like it's
So
always been the same thing.
yeah, and I think that like
I think.
Scarlet and Violet, regardless of all of its, performance issues and its faults aside, I think it's the first time they've really done a Pokemon story that like when you play it all the way through and you
Yeah.
do the Area Zero stuff, that you're kind of like, wow, that's like a really good Pokemon story, like of that they're telling with this context in this Pokemon world that you're connecting with in a way. And yeah, and I really liked it, even though it like let me down in other aspects. I was like, I
Oh yeah.
hope this is the standard for their stories moving forward.
Yeah, going back to something you said earlier, I think you're
Mhm.
forgetting a pivotal scene in, I think it was the first Pokemon movie where Pikachu talked to Ash.
No, that's in the
Which one is?
Pokemon I Choose You.
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't know which one it is. I just
No.
that whack ass.
Or I mean, Mewtwo talks.
That whack
like,
ass scene
Mewtwo's-
where Pikachu's like, "I love you."
Yeah, that's in a very
Ew, what the
recent
fuck?
release of Pokemon I Choose You, which was like a retelling of
Oh,
the
it's so funny.
start of the anime, and it was ass. Like, why are you doing that? Anyway, I got
Did they-
feelings, strong
did-
feelings about it.
Did they ever explain how the fuck Meowth can talk? 'Cause,
Yes, they
like,
do
all I
explain that.
remember, how do they explain it? Like, how exactly was it?
So the
Rosetta
reason
Stone?
why Meowth, they show the whole process.
Right.
The reason why Meowth can talk is because there was another Meowth that he had like a thing for. It was a female Meowth, and she was like with, I think it was like she was with like some high society lady, and so he took it to mean like, oh, like I have to be more like people. That's why he walks on two legs, and he taught himself how to do that, and he taught himself how to speak English, and he shows the process of him of like first like talking, going like meow 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 meow, and then like words slowly coming out. Yeah,
He's a savant.
Why don't they do that with all Pokemon?
but yeah, and
Because I think
but then
Meowth
that
is actually a lab experiment gone wrong.
and then that female Meowth, fucking bitch, she got
Yeah.
with he's like, hey baby, I learned to speak English, and he's like meowth meowth meowth, which translates to fuck you, I'm with this Persian now.
Oh man, I hate water, especially wet water. That's my favorite Meowth line from the show ever. It's the best. Or no, I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan,
That's
or whatever
Brock who
Brock
says
said.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the third movie.
Oh my god, what a good fucking quote. What a life-changing quote.
There's a
It is
bunch
pretty
of
iconic.
very interesting localization in the Pokemon anime.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, with like the jelly donut
I
with
was gonna say the donuts.
they're always talking about how what is it, rice cakes or rice
I think they're onigiri.
rice balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they always call them jelly donuts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the jelly, god damn it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I remember the first Pokemon episode I ever watched was the one with the Magnemites and the Grimers in I don't remember what town though. And I was like at my grandparents' place, and then I immediately was like obsessed with Pokemon, and
Yep.
was like, I need the games. I don't even know. I was like 3, so I didn't even know there. To be fair, I guess maybe I didn't know there was games, but I was like, I want everything to do with Pokemon. And for Christmas that year, I got 3 VHSs of the Pokemon anime, and so I think it was like it was episode 1, 2, and 3, and then another batch of episodes, and then one of them was the episode where Jigglypuff was in it. And I think my parents got it for me because on the front was like a pink was Jigglypuff, so it was like a pink little pink ball.
He's a pink guy.
It was a pink guy, so they were like, "You're a girl, pink guy." And so
Those were the times.
those were the days.
I mean, not saying like those were the best days, but like that sounds like something people would say back in those times.
Yeah,
Just to clear that up.
Yeah. And well, hey, you know, I do love some pink Pokemon. Not Jigglypuff, but
Yeah, Jigglypuff sucks.
I like
Don't like
I like the
Jigglypuff.
anime Jigglypuff.
anime Jigglypuff had attitude that I respect.
With the
for
permanent
sure.
marker and shit.
Absolutely. But as like a Pokemon, Jigglypuff has never really resonated with me. I was always more, I do like Clefairy. Like
Clefairy is the shit. Or
Yeah.
Cleffa. Or wait, no, not Cleffa. No, Clefeba. No.
Cleffa.
What's the baby one?
Clefairy,
Cleffa's the
the baby.
Okay, Cleffa's
Cleffa's
fucking
so
adorable.
cute. Just this tiny
Yep.
little star. I love Cleffa. Cleffa's like genuine. You know what? I think Clef is one of my favorites. I love Cleffa.
Mhm.
I love Clefairy. Clefable's cool as hell too. I love that. I love that Clefairy is viable in the Pokemon meta for VGC.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So not to totally interrupt you and derail you, I just want to get this out of the way. My
Mhm.
when I first started the job that I work at, my buddy and I in Gen 7 and in Sun and Moon, they had this thing called the Battle Tree, and they
Mhm.
had this fucking awesome mode called multi-battles where you and a friend together could fight computer players, and that's like all we do during work is just do multi-battle after multi-battle.
Oh,
Then
I
we
love
had this
that.
team we called Team Pink, where it was he had a Clefairy with Eviolite,
Yes.
and what else? It had Follow Me, so they would only attack Clefairy.
Yes.
And she was just bulkier than shit, so fucking beefy. I forget what
and
other
Helping
moves she
Hand
had.
probably.
I think it was Helping Hand.
Those are
And what was the other one? I think the other Pokemon was the pink Tapu Lele.
Tapu Lele. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Also very meta during when it's legal. Tapu Lele and Tapu Fini were like very like the Tapus that were getting like I think they were the ones that got the most. Tapu Fini, I know Tapu Fini was the like most played Tapu.
Is that the electric one?
No, that's
Tapu Koko is the electric
Tapu
one.
Koko is the electric one. Tapu Koko did get some.
Oh, Fini's the
play.
water one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fini's the
Yeah,
water
Yeah, the
one.
blue or
But
purple.
yeah, but Fini put out what terrain?
Fini
was
put
it?
out what?
Hey, baby. Hey. She went because it was whatever, I can't remember the terrain. Was it misty terrain?
I think so. I think it made it so you couldn't be confused or something like that, or
And it boosted something. There was it had a boost that went really well, like with
Mm.
the other like kind of meta threats, and that's a reason why.
so it's called Misty Surge. It
Yes.
sends out Misty Terrain, and I'm looking up Misty Terrain. This terrain has the following effects on Pokemon that are on the ground, blah blah blah. Halves the power of Dragon type moves.
Yes,
Prevents affected Pokemon from being whoops. And an ad popped up and like made my page skip all the way down.
oh no.
Prevents Pokemon from being afflicted by non-volatile status conditions. So like sleep, and I think that's
Confusion?
it. Basically,
Oh, is
Oh.
confusion considered volatile? So sleep and paralysis.
I think so.
I'm not sure. I can't.
Yeah.
But I think it was because a big part of it was I don't remember what dragon type maybe it was Rayquaza in the last one because megas were available. But so that was a part, and like I think Mega Rayquaza's Dragon Ascent with like one Sword Dance boost could like one shot almost everything in the meta. And so you
Holy
had Tapu
fuck.
Fini with Misty Terrain, and there has, unlike the other terrains, like there hasn't been a consistent way to like to set it since Tapu Fini, or like a good Misty Terrain setter. Whereas like Psychic Terrain has Indeedee, and that's why it gets like a lot of usage, and Rillaboom has Grassy Surge, which
Yeah.
does the, you know, and then Miraidon brings out the Electric Terrain. So there hasn't really been a good Misty Terrain setter, so that's why it was really big.
Yeah, the Misty Terrain does make them immune to confusion,
Okay.
because the big part of our whole thing was you would use the Clefairy, or yeah, his Clefairy would use Stagger on Tapu Fini, I believe, or I would
Mhm.
switch Tapu Fini out for somebody else, I forget, but yeah, you Swagger, you get two stages of attack boost, and then you'd be immune to the confusion that comes with Stagger, and that was a
That's
big
cool.
part of the whole thing. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Because and Misty or Psychic Terrain was cool because Psychic Terrain also like blocks priority moves, so like you can't Sucker Punch or anything like that. So that's neat. And like you can't do.
God, I
That's all I can
miss
think of. But
competitive Pokemon. God damn, so much
yeah,
fun.
hey, at the time of recording, this coming weekend is Worlds. They're streaming Pokemon Worlds. So if you want to watch anything and then chat about it, I am definitely available to talk about Pokemon Worlds. Greg, if you want to as well, that'd be great. I'd love to have more people watch competitive and get into it. And I'm hoping that when Pokemon Champions comes out, it does. I know they've already shown off that like you'll be able to like slide the stats, so kind of like what Showdown has.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
and
it up real quick.
so that'll be really fun and exciting, and yay. And it's gonna have Pokemon Home, and I have a living deck, so I'll be able to put all my Pokemon in there. But I guess like also, what's, just for the record, what's everyone's favorite generation in everyone's? Three?
It's 3 for me.
3.
It's 3. Mine's 2. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite
I think
Pokemon?
that's yeah.
My favorite Pokemon is Toxtricity.
That's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon.
He's
I
pretty
did
fucking
not
cool.
realize that was. I knew you loved Toxtricity. I didn't realize that
Got
it
a
was
cool
at the.
mohawk.
Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, that's my favorite Pokemon. And I think I like not the amped form, what's it called?
The purple one, like the
blue hair one.
Aaron, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I think Gengar is my like favorite, and then my boy Politoed. I don't know if you can see him, but he's on my army surfing. He's got a little surfboard.
Oh, I love Politoed.
And
He's
then
great.
and then Porygon.
Mm-hmm.
And I also really love Trico. I don't have a tattoo of Trico yet. I need to get one, but I love Trico so much. That's always, well, no, I don't want to say always my go-to in Gen 3 because they're all good. I love all my Gen 3 starter boys, but Trico is he's my man.
Also, I guess, Greg, what's your go-to Gen 3 starter as a fellow,
Gen
Gen
3
3 enthusiast?
I will almost always choose Mudkip. I actually like Blaziken the most, but I almost always choose the water starter.
Yeah, I'm a fire starter person. Like every time I play a new generation for the first time, I go fire starter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you always go water, or do you not even switch it up? Like if you go back.
If I am playing for the first time, I'll almost always choose the water starter. Just the way
I almost always go grass.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
except
we're
for
fire, water,
Turtwig
grass.
or yeah.
Look at
Dude.
that. Look at that.
That's cool. Look at that.
So what's everybody's favorite Gen 1 starter?
Squirtle.
Favorite?
Beth?
My favorite Gen 1 starter. This is hard.
I know I said I almost always
Yeah.
choose, well, I guess this is part of it. I know, like, in Gen 1 I always go Squirtle. I usually go grass starter, but like, and Bulbasaur's cool, but I love Squirtle.
Squirtle's the man.
Well, that's like
Yeah, and Blastoise, dude, come on.
I
on.
see. This is tough because I think like if we're talking about evolution line, then for me it is Charmander. I know that's
Yeah.
oversaturated as hell, like, but if we're just talking about like the baby, like the first one, for me it's Bulbasaur.
Little toad, little
I
flower toad man.
yeah, I love frogs. I love little frogs. I like critters. My
Well,
favorite,
that's why we love Pokemon, yeah.
yeah, like I love little critters. Like if we're talking like generally like favorite typings too, like I love poison. Poison is my favorite type.
Okay.
And poison is my favorite, and then bug is my second favorite. And so like if we're and like Bulbasaur is like toad, and so he kind of like has that vibe of being like a poison
Like a poison frog, kind
like
of.
a poison frog. Yeah, I don't know if any of the Pokemon are supposed to be a dart frog, but like maybe Greninja, but
No,
I love
the
Toxicroak. Yeah.
he's ugly. I want a really cool
But that's like a
looking
Dora. You're Toxicroak.
No, see, I want like the colors on a dart frog are not the same colors as like on Toxicroak. Like a
There is pretty close. I know it's more of a purple than a blue, but it's pretty close.
no, it's like orange.
Yeah, like
That's a
like Toxicroak has like the orange like chin thing and chest and stuff like that.
I don't like the colors. Like I think the colors are as like sharp, like I think they're anyways. But that aside,
What's your Gen 2 starter?
yeah,
I'll tell you who it isn't.
Chikorita.
Chikorita.
I always go Totodile.
I was
God damn it.
Totodile's awesome.
I'm really going against my grass starter shit. Yeah, Totodile. He's the boy.
I'm Cyndaquil for sure.
Especially since the fucking anime.
And but I know I'm gonna I do love Meganium. I'm a I like a pretty flower,
I find it very interesting, and I think this is a real thing. When I looked it up previously, that for some reason, Meganium has a lower BST than the other two.
Yes, I know, and that's like here. Can I get fired up?
Do it.
People are upset with ZA having Chikorita because they're like, why are there two?
Oh yeah,
that's a fair question.
Why?
Honestly,
Well, then why is Cyndaquil like, or why why I think Totodile shouldn't be there, because I think I love Totodile. I think Gen 2 is my favorite generation, and a big part of that is that I actually think, for me, it has my favorite, like I love all three starters. I love all three starters evolutions all the way through. I love them. But Chikorita and then Meganium it has the lowest base stats. It's lower than the other ones for some reason. It's so not viable competitively as well, and it has never been, even like coverage wise. It's like ass. It's like bottom of the barrel. It's so bad that it's like, give it a mega. Like I want it to be. I'm glad that it's here. Finally, give Chikorita and then Meganium specifically some love that it really needs. Like Totodile, Feraligatr, they don't need the love and the attention. They're cool as shit already. They don't need
Sheer Force Force Orb or whatever.
Life Orb.
Best build ever. Life Orb. Sheer Force Life Orb. Yep.
Yeah. Like it doesn't need the love and attention from the series that Chikorita and then Meganium does. But I just think I'm with you. Like, if there was going to be a Gen 2 that doesn't need to be there, I'm sorry. I do think Chikorita needs to be there.
I don't care with which one. Just get one of those Gen 2s in the bin and get us another one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my mini rant, is that people who are mad about Chikorita and Meganium need to get over themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about Chikorita and Meganium. I don't think, I'm not mad, but I don't think I think it's odd to have 2 Gen 2 starters when there's 9 gens to choose from.
Oh,
especially like, I think what is it? Who's all in ZA? It's Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Piplup, right? Oh, Tepig. Why the fuck? I don't think they've had Piplup as another starter in another game before.
It's so
Piplup
weird.
would make so much sense.
It's like the Napoleon Pokemon in France. It wrote itself.
Yeah, and I think that maybe is another kind of reason why I'm like, out of the get Piplup in there, like, leave Meganium, who's the flower, like that kind of is like France, like whatever, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, not having, I think when people were talking about ZA, like before the starters got announced, like everyone's like, well, Piplup's a lock because that's the Napoleon Pokemon. It is pretty weird that one isn't there.
Maybe they're saving it for DLC.
So, and Gen 3, yours is
Trico.
Greg, yours is
mine is
Mudkip.
I will always pick most often will pick Mudkip.
I gotta go with Mudkip. Mudkip was the only time I've ever strayed from picking a fire type on my first playthrough. I liked.
And the speedrunners choose Mudkip. I forget why.
Yes. Ground coverage,
maybe.
I think. Ground is like really underrated, or not underrated. It's
yes, I think the first like 2 or 3 gyms in Gen 3 are weak against water for sure, because you have Roxanne, rock, and then I think the next one is fire, and then
no, the next one's fighting.
Brawly. Oh, Brawly! Goddamn, they've really dialed it in with those names.
And then the third
Bugsy
one
from Gen 2.
The third one Flannery. I think Flannery's later.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Flannery is the Ash Town, where it's like raining ash and shit. Pseudopolis, yeah. Pseudopolis, yeah. If we're going Gen 4, I'm totally picking holy shit, Piplup. I almost said Plipplup. Piplup.
I got it. Chimchar. Chimchar is one of because I think so. Chimchar is, and its evolution, like Infernape, the whole thing. That's probably my favorite starter.
Excuse me.
Chimchar, really?
Excuse me, hold on. Lava Ridge, not Pseudopolis. I knew that was wrong as soon as I said it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Greg? Gen 4.
Gen 4?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Piplup because I don't like Kurtwig and I don't like Chimchar. Give me Piplup.
Mm-hmm.
The little boy Piplup.
He's a cutie.
Gen 5. Yeah, maybe Snivy. The last form, Superior, I think. He was pretty fucking good and competitive in like Gen 6 because he could learn.
Yeah,
what was it? It was Contrary. Yeah, and then with like Leaf Storm.
I was like Leaf something.
It was Leaf Storm, and then there was a Dragon type move that also did that, and then one other move. Then they nerfed the fuck out of that in Gen 7, and like you can only use Leaf Storm with that.
My brother tried really hard to make a like an online viable team featuring prominently featuring Superior. Was because he's very much like, oh, these meta Pokemon, I'll never use them. But he was getting so mad that he was losing to all the the meta players, and I was like, sometimes you have to dip your toe into evil. Otherwise,
yeah, fight fire with fire.
I would say just put an Incineroar on your team. Like you got just put an Incineroar there. And I gotta go Tepig. I really ended up. I didn't like Embor at first, but I ended up. I don't know, like really connecting with Embor. I had like it was the only time I ever played a Pokemon game that at some point, I don't know why, I like started to like headcanon like interactions that he had. Like it was like he like I was like, because I don't know how it happened, but a friend of mine started playing or like was just fucking around in my game. And he's like, your Embor is unbelievably fast. And I think it's because when I was grinding levels, I took out a lot of deerling. And I think that's the only explanation. And I accidentally EV trained
Yeah.
my Embor for speed. And I just had this idea of this like very large Embor just like walking around stores, but being slightly agile and like trying to make himself like slip through things. And I was like, at that point in time, I just like, I love this Embor. He's so cute.
Oh,
you never played Gen 5.
I haven't played Gen 5, but let me tell you, I really don't like anything it evolves into. They're all strict downgrades. I love Oshawott.
Oshawott is fucking adorable. Little tiny
Yes.
little otter motherfucker. Yeah.
Someone made a picture once of Revolver Oshawott, and I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. My cousin.
Samurot's fucking stupid. Well, he's not stupid, but like
It's stupid.
it's
It's a
not
downgrade.
as cool as Piplup.
He's bad. My cousin's favorite Pokemon is Oshawott, and then I showed him Samurott, and I watched him get crushed. He was so upset. He's like, "What do you mean, my adorable little otter turns into that thing?
My sweet little baby turns into this fucking abomination."
Abomination."
I mean, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a more adorable starter than Oshawott.
Yeah.
I saw a clip from the goddamn anime where he takes off his chest shell and uses a pillow and takes a nap.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
This guy.
this motherfucker.
This fucker right here.
That's adorable.
Gen 6 is tough for me because I didn't play X or Y, but I think, I don't know, man. You guys go first.
So I played Gen 6 one time, and the problem, I chose Chespin, and Chespin has the same problem as Oshawott, where the base form, the base form is great, and everything it evolves into is awful.
I hate the final.
It reminds me of Gallantmon from
now Chestnut is a tanky motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like that's pretty cool.
I'll also say though, I don't think that like I liked like, you know, Fennekin's cute, all that stuff. I don't think that it evolves into anything good either. Like I really think that I guess my hot take is with Gen 6 is that it has like a really strong all three are really strong starting evolutions. But outside Greninja and I think there's some people who would say, including Greninja, they fall off hard. Like there's not like they get ugly and visually unappealing for the most part.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say that I think Greninja's the best one.
I was gonna say I don't think you like Greninja.
I guess I'll go Froakie.
Yeah, Froakie.
Yeah.
Froakie's
frogs are
is
fucking cool.
Yeah, Froakie's probably my favorite.
I don't have any kind of like attachment toward Chespin. I don't really like Chespin, and like Fennekin.
He's wearing a hat.
Oh shit, he is. Yeah, he's got a little green hat on.
Yeah, and I know that they're like this supposed to be like a knight, a witch, and a ninja is like the idea behind them. Yeah, they're like class or like a rogue because they're like supposed to be traditional like classes like types that you pick in like D&D or something like that. So it's like supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a rogue, a mage, and a knight. Are the
maybe it's a Final Fantasy homage with a ninja, a warrior,
and a red mage,
and a black
mage.
I don't know if it's a red mage.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be a black mage, but yeah.
What's your favorite, Greg?
From Gen 6?
Yeah,
Froakie.
Oh, Froakie's across the board?
Froakie's across the board.
Cool.
Froakie.
Team Froakie.
Froakie to yourself.
Froakie.
Rogue Eater sucks though.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
so
second
here's
form?
weird.
Gen 7's weird because I picked Poplio. Or did I
Yeah.
say I meant Gen 7? Yeah, Gen 7's weird. Like I picked Poplio when I first like started the games. Like when I played him for the first time, I picked Poplio because I was like, dude, this guy's cute as shit. I love him. I love that he juggles his little bubbles and shit.
Yeah.
But then you get to the second form is kind of gross,
Brion.
and like yeah, Primarina was like all
No,
right.
Brione's not gross.
Briona's cute as fuck. I
Well-
love her little skirt.
Her little skirt.
Oh. I think my favorite Gen 7 starter was probably Rowlet. Rowlet's cool as shit.
There. This is the other gen that Greg hasn't played.
I have not played it, but in a perfect world, I would choose a Rowlet. It would evolve into a Dartrix and then evolve into a Primarina.
That's fair. I find this really tough because like I've established this. I'm
Listen.
a cat person. I love cats.
It's not tough because one of the starters is wearing a bow tie.
Mm,
And then
He's
He's a little
His
gentleman
yeah, but like
His
I
final
love
form is a
Litten.
moody teenager with a hood on.
who
I
died.
love Litten.
Who died at some point.
Yeah. I love Litten. I don't like Incineroar. And it's the most disappointed I've ever been seeing a final evolution for a cat starter stand up on two
And
legs.
also like not for nothing. Like I don't want to cat cheat for this. Torracat fucking sucks.
That's okay. It's fine. Like I'm not knowing that what Torracat turns into. I have no like. I just wanted a cool, sleek, like panther, like a really cool, like black, sleek panther. Like that's like a fire
Yup.
that has like. And I was like, please. And then we get Incineroar, and I'm like, oh, fun.
You get John Cena, the Pokemon.
I know. I was so disappointed, and it has like been very like like I guess like OP for the meta and stuff like Incineroar has
Unnerfable.
been unnerfable, and that's kind of annoying.
Really?
Yeah, because he is so his apparently like he's just like the best like supporter and can still do like really decent damage with flare blitz, but with fake out and
Intimidate.
It has intimidate, and then it fake
Oh,
out. It has
yeah.
U-turn. They gave it U-turn so it can, which is evil, and parting shot. So it or no, it doesn't have. Does it have U-turn? But it has parting shot. But the main thing is that it has a way to pivot in and out like mid-turn, so that like you can get another thing in. And if you go last, then you can get that thing in for free while like putting down both attack and special attack. So you can like bring something in. You can bring in Incineroar, it uses Intimidate. Then you can Parting Shot, and then it's going to lower its attack and special attack. And then it'll go out. You can potentially bring something in for free if your Incineroar is slower than your the opponent's team. And then if you wanted to, then you can cycle in Incineroar again and get a third attack down on something. And it's like, it's just, oh my gosh. And it you give it the and it's pretty has like pretty good defensive typing and is kind of tanky itself, so it does take some pretty big hits. So it's also a pretty safe Pokemon for a lot of time to pivot in so it's like incredibly like an insanely good support Pokemon. Every time it's been legal in the meta, it has been like the top Pokemon brought. Like it's always in the like 40 to 50% of teams will have it. Last year at one point, I'm pretty sure Incineroar was on 60 something, if not like 70 something percent of teams. And also then into day 2. So like it was the people who were bringing Incineroar, it was not even like they were bringing it and it was like weeding out because it's not kind of showing up. It is coming. It's showing up. It's doing its job and it's carrying its like the teams that it's on into day 2 and stuff.
It's
like
the original Fluttermane.
Oh yeah, brutally good.
I don't remember Fluttermane.
Fluttermane's the
and-
Paradox one.
Yes, from
Oh yeah.
It's like the Paradox Miss Travis.
but I guess if we want to move on to Greg's Sword and Shield. Greg loves
I love Sword and Shield.
He loves Swish.
Sobble. Love Sobble. Especially Inteleon. I love it. Inteleon is fucking underrated. I don't know.
I like
if he's
it. I like
really
Inteleon.
underrated
I
or
like
not, but
Inteleon too. I
the
found
way he does like the finger gun and
when I saw its Dynamax form, I was like, he's got a gun.
yeah, he's got the fucking
he's-
sniper rifle.
He's like in a freaking like tower too. He's like
Mhm. He's got a tower. He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
he's got a gun.
He's basically Dale Gribble in that one King of the Hill episode where he's at the Texas Book Depository. Like,
That man's got a gun. I gotta go here. I gotta go Grookey, even though I really don't like Rillaboom.
Grookey's cool. God damn it.
I think
I
the
like
the
Monkeys
the
too.
the Gen 8 starters are a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
But I chose Sobble, but I think if I were to choose again, I would probably pick Score Bunny, even though I think that Cinderace is a little bit stupid. But
yeah, like I liked
the thing about that line is the second form. What's it called?
Rob.
Is it Reboot? Reboot?
Reboot?
Yeah, Reboot.
I can look.
It made me think, is that clothes or is that fur? And the answer is it's fur that looks like clothes.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's got the little like
it's wearing like warm-ups.
And if you can see,
it's got like a little hoodie pouch and shit too.
Yeah, and you can't see. Dang, he's got like a headband. Like he's got like a little headband.
Okay, this is a really good middle evolution.
You know what? I
like
Reboot actually.
The more you're like, I'm looking.
The more I'm like, you know what? Reboot's fucking sick. I like Reboot.
This is fucking sick.
I wouldn't dislike Cinderace if it's in its animation, or like in the animation when you like can bring it out and stuff like that. It didn't have the fireball with it all the time. Like I don't like that it's like running with the soccer ball all the time.
Oh, what's Sobble's middle evolution name? The
Drizzile.
Yeah.
Drizzile. Yeah, he's got the like the Hot Topic
the
fucking
emo lizard
and like
yeah,
dude.
I do like
Topic,
Drizzile because
how may I help you?
Drizzile's wearing mittens.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah, he is.
And he
He's
makes
got
like
shoes,
bubbles
too.
with his mittens.
He's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe
You're coming around on them.
I was gonna say, with the exception of the Grookey line, out of the best teens.
Really good teens, I guess.
What's
Gen
I
2
gotta
teens
look at
are
Grookey's
like
again.
mine, because I think both Bayleaf and Quilava could be final evolutions in other lines, and I think people would be happy with that.
Oh my god, Grookey's middle evolution is adorable too. Yep. Okay.
You're sold.
Best teams.
Grookey's middle evolution is just
I
like a rectangle.
He is, but he's cute as shit. He's got the little ponytail thing up top. He's cute.
Mhm.
I like him.
I'm with you. I think Sword and Shield are great games.
I'm so disappointed, like, because seeing the world of Gen 8 and comparing it to the world that we got with Gen 9 was really disappointing. And that's the trade-off they made to make it open world. And it makes me so upset because it was a trade-off not for the better. Same thing happened. Okay, now we're going to get into tangent. Same thing happened with Monster Hunter Wilds. The trade-off they made to make it an open world was not worth it, because like World looks so much better than Wilds. Just like I think that Sword and Shield looks so much better and has a much more like alive world
Yeah.
than the open world
colors.
of Like they should have just done like a wild area, like Sword and Shield did, and it would have been fine. And like I don't need to see all the Pokemon. I haven't had to see them since I when this thing come out when I was 8. I haven't had to see like the Pokemon walk around since I was 8. It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like really want to like. I think even if they had just like chunked it up, like they had done it,
Yeah, put in
like, they
chunks
didn't even need
like they
put it
did
in
with
chunks.
Arceus.
Yeah, like I think because Arceus was like really well done, ran perfectly well. It was vibrant. There was like a lot of colors. There was like it felt more alive and everything like that. You just need to have done it in like the 4 like quadrants, I think. And then like also could have been a bit more original and interesting with some of the names of the places because it's like area 1. It's like it's like north. It's like it's south region, north region, west region, east region, and then on the things it's like area 1, 2, 3, and like 4 and stuff like that in those regions. And I'm like, just like chunk it up, call it like this is like something pass and this is whatever, and then give things unique names in that map. But yeah, I agree, Greg. It was like a trade-off that wasn't necessary for like how good it ended up being. Because like I think it would have been fine if it was. I mean, even if it was all like Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor, like didn't even need to be like necessarily the area like wild areas, but if like the maps had like 4 regional maps or whatever, and then they were like the Crown Tundra.
Mhm.
And like the open world wasn't even really that interesting. Like it's cool, you could go anywhere and do whatever the fuck you want. And yeah, you really could just go and do whatever you wanted because there was like 3 different storylines and shit, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like you didn't really get anything for exploring the world. Like it'd be like, oh, here's a TM for false swipe. Like, cool, dude, I have like 10 already. Or like, here's some berries. Like, yeah, there's really no point in exploring when you could literally just go to like each of the points on the map and just go to your fucking jobs or whatever, and then just go to the paradox area and then just beat the game and be done. But the wild area in Sword and Shield I thought was really, really cool, having that one central hub for like meeting up with your friends and then maybe like running around doing some breeding, because like the daycare was in the wild area, wasn't it?
No,
If I
the
remember right?
It was on a
daycare
route.
it was on a route.
Okay.
But
I remember
I don't like that they got rid of the daycare in or Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, how did that all work? Like
You had to like do them in the picnics. So like you had
oh, you did?
Yeah, and there was like a basket at the end of the picnic table that like if you clicked on it, it would be like randomly like, there's an egg in here. Do you want it?
That kind of
That's
feels
dumb.
that feels really like counterintuitive to what we know from the past, like what fucking 7 generations. Like
Yeah.
just keep it a daycare. Don't like just let us drop off Pokemon, come out, run in a circle until we go back, or no. Yeah, run in a circle, go back, get the egg, run in more circles, the egg hatches, and then let us keep doing that.
Basically,
like, it was...
I mean, this wasn't supposed to be the topic of conversation, but too much was given up for the pursuit of this open world. We couldn't go indoors anymore.
Yes.
We lost Pokemon centers and Pokemarts and just had like drive-throughs.
Yeah. Drive-through is the perfect
It really
word for it.
was.
That's so true.
Like
Yeah.
we lost everything except for an open world that the hardware they put it on couldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I will say, having played all the way through Scarlet on both the Switch and the Switch 2, the Switch 2 experience is like just insanely better. Like it is embarrassingly like the difference. It's like, and it's just mostly a hardware with like a slight update. It's like Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't, in some ways, it doesn't even feel like the same game, which I know sounds wild considering that
Yeah,
it
I get
literally
what you mean.
is. It just is so different. It feels so different. I had such a good experience with it on the Switch too that I really changed a lot of like attitude. Like, a lot of my attitude towards Scarlet and Violet has like become more positive after having played through on the Switch too. Um, and but like, it kind of really goes to show that it never should have released in the state that it was.
No.
Like, that's just, it's unacceptable.
Like-
and I really hope that this additional dev time that they're putting into their cycle does make Gen 10 something that's like really special.
God, I
Like
hope
they
so.
could have saved open world for Gen 10. That could have been
Yeah.
the big flagship
Yep.
feature instead of like having like me trying to run an open world game on my jalopy of a console.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
One thing that I really like, that I bring up all the time about Scarlet and Violet, that really doesn't
Grinds
really,
your
well,
gears.
yeah, really grinds my gears, is like how all the houses look the same, and I also hate the fucking gym leader trials.
Yes.
Don't. God damn it, just let me do a regular gym battle. Let me just
Yeah.
run through the gym, fight like 3 fucking schlubs,
Yeah, let me do a
and then
regular.
fight the gym leader.
Yeah.
Let me
And
do a
I don't want
regular.
to do a fucking memory game.
Now,
Yeah.
to be fair, like that was also in Sword
Yeah.
and Shield to a point as well, but like it wasn't. It still felt like a gym. I wasn't
And
like
it
playing
wasn't-
kickball with a small.
And I was gonna say,
Or
also,
the fucking
like,
Superman 64 flying through rings garbage. No, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
but I think a part of that is it didn't have to run in the open world. Like, they could go inside, like, because they were putting you in a different like screen, essentially, like a, its own instance. There was like, it could be more involved. It looked better. It ran better to, because getting the Wooloos and like, vibe wise was very similar, I think, to maybe kicking around the small of olive. But the Wooloos, even if you don't necessarily like that, was a better experience because it ran better. You were in a closed environment, so it wasn't just like more of the open world that you've been seeing. There was like an actual like design that went into the area. There was a couple fights and stuff like that, and I'd say like, to the, not only like, obviously we all agree that it, none of the open world conceits that they had to make were good, but like, speaking about Gerry, he didn't play Sword and Shield or anything between gens 3 and 9, essentially.
Oh yeah, not until Switch 2.
Yeah, so
That's right.
he was like, when we were talking about him going back and like playing some of the other games, because he said he was interested in playing either Sword and Shield, and he was saying that he's like, God, he's like, I hate the gym challenge crap, like, don't, hopefully it's not in Sword and
Yeah.
Shield, is it? And I'm like, it is, but it's like so much different, like, and it's also in Sun and Moon, but Sun and Moon I think is also does an okay job. Like, I don't think Sun and Moon's challenges are an issue. I do think it adds to it. It was like, also at the time, it was really refreshing to have a change from the standard gym format. But I think that like his negative experience, or his kind of like shit experience with how kind of lame these gym challenges are, has like colored his opinion on going back a little bit to Sword and Shield when he heard that they were there. And I don't think that is like, I mean, it's fair because the experience that you had with Scarlet and Violet would give you a certain like an image, or in your head you're like, this is the newer one, so it's got to be, the older one's got to be somehow worse. But it's like, this is not an improvement or a positive iteration on what existed before in this capacity.
And Sword and Shield has that really fucking cool DLC. I forget what the fuck it was called, but it was that
Crown
like
Tundra?
Isle of Armor. Did you raise
No,
the
you're
bear,
talking
or
about
did
the
you go? Were you in the snow?
He's talking about the rogue like aspect of getting the legendary Pokemon, right? where you
Yeah,
go
where you
in.
go in like the caves and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you
that-
pick like a random team or
That was
whatever.
that was Crown Tundra.
I really loved that mode. That was so fun to just like
Yeah.
basically like a Pokemon roguelike mode. You just hop in, pick a random team, and just fucking go. It was so good.
And it was also like an actually fun way to get the legendaries,
Yeah.
because they added. Have you neither of you have played the DLC? Have you, for Sword and or Scarlet and Violet?
Have not.
Not yet.
So they added another way to do it in like a way to get those like legendaries in.
More than just like the dens.
Yeah, so you can get them in the Blueberry Academy DLC. So the second part,
Blueberry Academy.
it's
Forgot
the
about
Indigo
that.
Disc. That's what it's called. And you can either grind out like little mini quests in the Blueberry Academy, or if you do Union Circle and you do it with friends, it actually is like much quicker, which is how it should be done, honestly, if you don't want to be spending your whole fucking life. But you talk to this guy, he gives you a snack. He like gives you this thing called like Sogaleo snack or Snogaleo something, and then you use it, and then Sogaleo just appears in your somewhere in the open world, and you have to go find him. But it doesn't give you much direction, or at least I couldn't figure out where the direction, if there was any direction, so I had to like Google it for where they were. And then after a while, and I kind of was like, whatever, I don't care. But it's not as fun as the dens.
The dens were really fun.
Mm-hmm. Though I guess maybe the people who were playing competitively maybe appreciated how you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
Whereas like in the dens, you did, if you were trying to go for something, you kind of, it was a little up in the air.
Well, you could see the
It
silhouette.
was random, right?
It was
But, like,
random,
what-
but you could
Okay.
see the silhouette of what you were getting.
Right, okay. But it was like what was there that day was random or something? Like there
Every
was
time it
something
was
about
random. It
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I can't fully. Sorry, I couldn't fully remember. But
It was a really good way to fill up your decks with legendaries across many generations without having to have them.
yes,
I got every goddamn Ultra Beast.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
If only Pokemon would do more events to get the mythicals. Because
You'll get your Zarude?
Zarude is the only I have a living dex, except I don't have Zarude because I've not been able to get to any of its
I will be honest, I
things.
have looked into buying you a code from Japan to get you a Zarude for like a gift.
Can you?
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
I don't know. I might. I think I have one. Wasn't he in Sword and Shield or something?
So he was added. So he was
For a
one of
movie.
the mythicals, but he had a movie, and
Oh.
the movie was in Japan, and obviously I wasn't in Japan, and then I missed. There was like one instance of it being like released in North America, and I missed it. I don't even know. But it's this guy.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I got him on one of those like physical cards, maybe that
Oh my
they used to
God.
give out at GameStop.
Yeah,
Maybe?
I think they had. I missed it. He's the only one I don't have.
I might. I haven't looked at Pokemon Home or whatever for a
Oh my
long
God.
time. Let me look at it, and I'll let you know if I do have one, and you can just fucking have it. Cause like, yeah, I'm not gonna use them.
It saved me
that's
$50.
That would be
I
crazy. if you
swear to
did.
God, I
That'd
think I
be
do
wild.
have one.
Cause so yeah, I have a living dex. I've been keeping up with it for I started it in Gen 6, Gen 5. Gen 5 is when I started it. And every generation since I've been keeping up with it. But I missed Zarude. I fell out because I don't know if you guys are similar. When you get like really into something, it's like I'll have like bursts of being obsessed and then kind of
Yep.
falling off.
That was me with Diablo 4.
What?
That was me with Diablo 4.
Yeah. And so with Pokemon, it's like a new game gets released, I become just fully engrossed for like a couple of months, and then I kind of fall off for a year, and then about like
Oh, yeah.
but I would say once a year I suddenly am like all I want to do is play Pokemon and talk about Pokemon. and Zaru just fell in that zone where I was like, oh, I don't care about Pokemon that much. And I made a mistake because I do care about Pokemon that much. And every time I start picking it up again and I see that hole in my living desk, it grates on me.
Should we do random recommended games or random recommended stuff and get the hell on out of here?
I think so.
Sure.
Random recommended games.
The King of the Hill reboot.
Mm.
Very happy to report it's good. It's real good.
Yeah, I
It's,
finished it 2 days ago.
Oh shit, we just finished it today.
Yeah. It started slow, but I was satisfied with where it was by the end.
Nice.
Yeah, it still feels just like the original series, but like, you know, taking place in modern times instead of fucking 1998 or whatever the hell.
What's crazy is like I was telling Gerry, like I thought like whatever what's his name, Johnny Hardwick, I don't know what he died from, but he must have been
Yeah.
either very sick or messed up in some other way, because like his Dale voice was rough.
Very weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then when he's replaced, after his unfortunate passing, he was replaced by Toby Huss, who was the original voice for Khan. Khan and Cotton Hill. He did it, and he did such a good job that I had to check. And I was like, "Oh, was it filmed out of order?" And this was actually Johnny Hardwick, but no, it wasn't. It was Toby Huss.
Oh wow.
When did they replace him? Like, which was that in the new season? Or?
Yeah, it's like second half, somewhere partway through. I forget what episode I really noticed it in. I think it was Dale's next appearance. The for sure in the episode where Dale's the photographer for Con and Min's sham anniversary party.
Yeah, that was like the second to last episode.
Yeah. But yeah, then he's like, it's for sure like that he does. It's a way better Dale.
Mhm. Than him. Than that man.
The man who was going through his hardships. They found
That's so sad.
They found him dead in his home, and he was so decomposed they couldn't determine his cause of death.
Oh
Holy
my god.
shit.
Yeah. That fucked up.
That's so sad.
Oh man, and then the last episode they do that little tribute at the end for what is the name? Jonathan Joss, the voice actor for John Redcorn. Yeah. Oh, the way he went out is so fucked.
Yeah.
Like
Brutal too.
so sad.
Mm-hmm. That's awful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh, and in Happier King of the Hill news, I was looking up like at voice actors after I was on the show, and the voice actor for Joseph is not the same voice actor, but does such a good job as Joseph that I thought it was the voice actor.
I also thought it was the same one.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice when that happens.
Yeah.
What about you guys? You got any cool stuff to recommend to the listeners?
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure you've heard it's been recommended to you multiple times maybe. I would say go watch the new Superman movie if you haven't seen it.
Oh yeah.
It's genuinely really good as like a film, like as like a movie. Like the story's good. It's not just a good Superman movie. Though I will say, if you're like, I don't really like Superman, me neither. This is the first time I've ever liked any media that is Superman.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't generally like Superman as like a hero or a concept. I find him he's a little bit boring. I'm one of those people that
he's like Cartman in that Ninja episode of South Park. He's like, my power is that I have all the powers, because like Superman has like 15 different powers.
So
and
sorry, go ahead.
I think they do an excellent. Oh yeah, I'll say I think that one, the story that it's telling in our current geopolitical climate is definitely worth paying attention to and kind of taking to heart. I like it. I think it's good. I hope more people walk away from it wanting to embody aspects of the the people that they've seen on the screen that are not Lex Luthor, and I think that they did a good job with Superman. I actually really I don't want to like spoil anything too big, but there's a scene about halfway through the movie where someone or something or whatever is taken and missing, and him and Lois are talking, and Lois is like, where are you going, or like whatever, and he's like, they're out there and they're alone, and it's something that you're like, and the way that I don't remember David, I don't remember his name,
Copperfield.
Yes.
No.
No, I was
No,
like,
no,
I don't
no,
think
no.
so.
As an actor, is it David Dasmalchian?
Maybe
Is he in that
David
movie?
Duchovny.
David Duchovny. Love David Duchovny. No,
It's
I don't
totally
remember,
not David Duchovny. Yeah,
but
he's cool though.
the way the actor really delivers
David
the
Cornsweat.
emotion. Cornsweat, okay. The way he delivers that line and just kind of like this, like, really gets across this, like, this goodness and this genuineness, and just like I actually like teared up, and it's like I don't even know necessarily why. I just was like, his acting in that moment, like it got me. I was like,
Who does he portray?
he's Superman.
Oh, the Superman actor. Okay.
Superman.
So definitely
the
not
actor
David
Superman.
Dasmalchian.
No, the Superman the actor
Okay.
who's playing Superman. It's kind of like, not only is it a moment of him kind of doing the right thing, it's like, it's not really about that. It's not about just doing the right thing. It's just he's doing. There's something that me and my okay to get deep for like a second. There's something that me and my grandmother talk about and agree on, about how a lot of the choices that we make, sometimes people will be like, you're forgiving that person too easily, or you're going out of your way for that or whatever. And they'll be like, I wouldn't do that after someone did that to me or something. And I'm like, me and my Nana both do this, and we both say this, is I'm making the choices that I want to live with, not the choices that other people like. I'm making choices that I want to live with. And so am I going to, so maybe I'm forgiving them, maybe I'm moving past it, maybe I'm doing that, but at the end of the day, I'm making the ones that I want to live with. I want to move forward with this. And I think that it was like, maybe it was because of the things I like me and my Nan talk about, but it was like him in that moment, I like really hit me that it was like, oh my God, this is a Superman that like I think is like so like is able to resonate, I think, with like
More like down to earth, like
yeah, he feels
more
like
than just a superhero.
yeah, I felt more like a person.
Yeah.
And I was like really connected with him, and I thought it was great. So anyways,
So
go Superman.
I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
And it was Kevin Smith's podcast, and he was talking about how he was talking to one of the Superman writers, and he was basically like, how do you unlock Superman for people? Like, what do people not understand about Superman?
Yeah.
And what the one writer said was that it was the tragedy of Superman. The tragedy of Superman is not, that he's the last of his kind on Earth. The tragedy of Superman is that he can hear every single cry for help on the planet, and he has to choose.
Ooh.
And he can't turn it off. So,
ouch.
So every waking hour
damn.
of Superman's life, he hears cries for help, and he has to choose who he saves.
And that's really powerful, because I think it's so easy, like, and especially given like how easy it is to access like social media and see how much pain there is in the world, that it's like, given that context, it's so like you want to turn off. And like, I'm sure if you're Superman too, like,
well, I think that's I'm not a Superman expert, but I think that is the purpose of the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
Is he can go there for quiet.
Yeah.
I think.
But
I'm
like,
not I don't.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But I think that like the fact that he like chooses to help still, and that is pretty, and like he wants to.
He wants
Like he
to.
wants
Yeah.
to.
But there's
It's-
even though like despite all of his powers and all like how he can do anything,
Yeah.
he can't save them all.
That's
That's
And that is the tragedy
Brutal.
of Superman.
that's
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, that is good. But yeah, the writing is great. Oh, one thing, I think that the way that the movie starts, excellent. I'm like, yes, 10 out of 10. It like gives you just the amount of exposition that you need, like for moving forward. You don't have to rehash all the crap with like the Superman origin story or whatever. It just is like, here's your exposition, and then that's it, and we're good. And then it just hits the ground running, and you don't need any more than that, really.
That's good. Yeah.
And I think
It's
we're
great.
at that point in comic book movies where people are like, the people who make the movies are like past point of like, oh, but what if they don't know anything about this? Like, they're at the point where
Okay.
comic movies now, the people who are making them are like, if you don't know who this is about, you're gonna find out who it's about, or you're gonna see it anyway. You know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like Fantastic Four, I saw that, and it skipped all that as well. Like it was like,
Good.
you know what the story is. I think. Okay, I got something. I think Gen Con just finished recently. Go check out the top board games coming up for the year 2025, 2026.
Fun. We should do a tabletop simulator thing, like with the four of us.
Sure.
Do some
Absolutely.
board games.
I'm always down.
We give that a shot. I haven't tried that before. Tabletop
Oh.
simulator.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Let's go to bed. I don't know how this ends.
Just
everybody?
edit in Gerry doing his thing.
Yeah. Just put them in here.
I'll do like an AI generated Gerry voice or something.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Go check out all of our stuff on superghost.site. It's all there. Literally all of it's there. Let's all just say bye and peace out.
Bye. Oh, I
Bye.
can't wave. I don't have working arms.
You don't have. I don't have hands.
There
I
you
can
go.
do that.
There you go.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Now you're playing